guys, what's up? Hello! So everybody's doing back to school hauls and it looks so fun, and for some reason I'm kind of like, oh, I miss school. Never thought that I would say that, but in the spirit of back to school, I thought that I would do my own little rendition on a back to school haul, aka I'm not actually going back to school, but it was an excuse to buy stuff. I've tried to make a bunch of this stuff like very back to school-esque, so hopefully if you guys are going back to school it kind of like ties in. Also, if you hear the fan going, the air conditioner is working full blast and it is still hot. For some reason it is like the hottest day of the freaking year, so I just have like the fan blowing on Oaks because he's like dying. So yeah, if you hear that in the background, that's what that is. So let's get started. I'm gonna start off with a Sephora and I'm just gonna show you a couple things that I picked up. One of them was just the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I got this in the color Chantilly. You guys know I love this. And I don't know, I think this is a really good concealer that for back to school. I mean, this stuff, the coverage in this is so awesome and I really don't have to like play. Can we just like look at this? Like what is this? I don't even want to get rid of it. I'm so lazy. We're leaving it there. Now, this is one of my favorite concealers, so I repurchased it because I needed it. I also picked up a new blush. This is one of the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Blushes, and I got this in the color Rapture. You guys will have seen this in my recent makeup tutorial that I used. Oaks is crying. What do you want? Every time I decide to film, Oaks is like, okay, but pay attention to me. Super, just like a lovely natural blush. Also could be really good for a back to school look if you're just using it very lightly. Maybe I'm just trying to make excuses for why this stuff can be back to school because I miss it. You know what? Like, I loved my college years. I went to school for photography, if you guys don't know that. But I absolutely loved it, and being able to like do different projects and different photo shoots and things like that every time I went to school, I don't know. I had a really great college experience. I didn't have a good high school experience, but I do definitely miss college just a little bit. I also picked up a book. I know a bunch of you have been asking for like movie and like book recommendations and stuff in my favorites videos, so I thought that I would just throw this into a haul because I did recently purchase this book. This book is called The Glass Castle and it's by Jeanette Walls. And a funny story about this book is I actually read this book in high school and I absolutely loved it. I was like that person that was always putting their hand up to answer questions, or I was that person that literally read like 3 chapters ahead because I just loved this book so much. I loved a lot of books we read that year in high school. But anyways, if you haven't heard of this book, which is crazy to me because I think it's one of like the best-selling memoirs of its time, I think, like something like that. I remember reading that. But yes, it is a memoir. Just to give you kind of like a quick what it's all about, because if I tell you like just from my experience in my reading it, we'll be sitting here for like a 30-minute video, I swear. So The Glass Castle is a memoir and it looks into the life of Jeanette and her family. Her dad is like this crazy charismatic guy when he's sober and like teaches them all of this kind of stuff, but when he's like drunk he is very dishonest and just very destructive to their family. Her mom is like very free-spirited but has like no interest in being like a mother and like having a family, and she didn't like really want that responsibility of raising a family. So basically the kids, her and her siblings, they just like learn to take care of themselves. It's a crazy read and it's really cool to see, I guess, people just like prosper in, you know, hardships. I don't know. I highly suggest this if you want to read it. Like I said, I did read it in high school, but I did repurchase it because honestly I forgot so many things that happened in this book and I just think it's a really great read. On the topic of books and school and things like that, I thought that I would try to tie in a back to school thing that could help you guys out. I remember being in college and spending a gajillion dollars on textbooks. So for those of you in college, I'm gonna try to help you guys out. The college bookstore is usually insanely overpriced. I'm sure you guys know that. If you're going to school, you know that it's overpriced. So I wanted to introduce you guys to a website called slugbooks.com. It compares all of the cheapest sites online with that textbook and lets you know what the cheapest price is and where to get it. And it just works by using the ISBN number on your textbook, so you know you're getting the right textbook. Sometimes if a college bookstore is selling a book for like $200, you can find it online at like Slug Books for like $20. It's nuts. I just think it's a really great idea, so hopefully you guys will save some money using this site. If you want to check it out, I will put all the links in the down bar. And yeah, I hope that that helps you guys out. So moving on, I actually recently just went to the States and I picked up a bunch of stuff. I went to Target and I picked up a new set of bed sheets, and oh my gosh, look how adorable these are. They're like little orange triangles. If you guys need some new sheets for back to school, these are like the t-shirt material. They feel so nice on your skin. Yeah, I just thought that these are really cute. I'm also getting my house ready for the house tour, so trying to pick up a couple more homely items. I also picked up this amazing lip color by e.l.f. Oh my gosh, this is totally a holy grail color. Like, what? It is actually tea rose, and it is very similar to like what cashmere should look like, so to speak. It's just a matte lip color by e.l.f. and I am absolutely in love with it. It's just like that perfect kind of like gray, lilac-y, beige color, so to speak, if you know what I mean. Absolutely in love with this color. You guys should pick it up because it's only like $3. Super affordable. I also went to Ulta. If you guys don't know, we don't have Ulta in Canada, so cry. But I picked up 2 Mario Badescu, am I saying that right? Skincare items, just because I've seen a lot of people use this on YouTube and I wanted to see what it was all about. So I picked up the Alpha Grapefruit Cleansing Lotion. I needed something that was very like cleansing because I'm always exfoliating my skin and that's not good to exfoliate as often as I am. So I just needed something that was like light and gentle for when I'm not wearing makeup but need to wash my face. And I love the smell of grapefruit, so yay. I also picked up the facial spray, and it has aloe, herbs, and rose water, and I've seen a bunch of people use this. It's just good to refresh your skin, or as a setting spray, or to wet your brushes. I kind of just needed something that was like that 3-in-1, gets the job done thing. I picked up another one of my NYX blotting powders because I'm literally at pan and it's so bad and I was so scared of running out. My color is in light to medium. I picked up 2 angled brushes. One is by Essence and it was super cheap. And I picked up an It Cosmetics brush. This is actually my first It Cosmetics brush and I'm very excited about it. What I've been looking for in an angled brush is something that is really thin. And a lot of like angled brushes are actually pretty thick at the end and I can't get into my eyebrows as nicely as I want to, so I was looking for something that was super thin. I finally found it. This is the number 217 Angled Liner Brow Brush and I am so happy I got this. I don't even need this Essence one anymore, but I'm sure I will try it, and it's also smaller, so travel size, but I believe that this was $18, so I'm very excited to have finally found a very good brow brush. You guys would have seen in my recent video I also picked up the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette, and oh my god, it just smells like chocolate, and like every time I open it and go to contour my face I'm just like, oh my god, thank you for smelling so good. It's unreal. It smells so good. If you're fair skinned, I think this is also like the perfect contour palette. That's probably really annoying, I'm so sorry, because it does have like a shade to warm up your face, a shade to contour, a shade to set your under eye, and then a highlight. So I think it's kind of the perfect contour palette for pale skin. Whenever I'm in the States, because things are cheaper, I'm always like, oh, I can just like buy all this stuff. But realistically, the exchange rate is so bad that I end up spending like just as much as it is in Canada. I also picked up a NYX Color Mascara. It's just like this tealy color called Mint Julep. I'm hoping to use this in a tutorial soon because why wouldn't you want mint green eyelashes? 2 other just essential products. I picked up another one of my Essence Lash and Brow Gels. Then I also replaced my NYX HD Concealer. You guys know that I mentioned this in my favorites video and I was all out of it. I also went up a shade into CW1, so this is lighter than my other one, so hopefully I like it. Okay, on the topic of makeup, Dolls Kill is now carrying the Balm Cosmetics. So I got a bunch of products. I finally got the Mary Luminizer. I haven't had this because I just feel like I'm too pale for it because it is more of like a warm toned highlight. So I just never really like picked it up, but oh my god, look at that. Like, why haven't I picked that up? I also picked up a Mr. Right Now. This is a eyeliner pencil. It's just one of those like nudie type colors for your waterline. I also got a Read My Lips lip gloss. It is infused with ginseng and it is in this like beautiful corally pink shade. It smells so good. I'm such a, like, I'm literally such a child when it comes to like things smelling good. I'm like, okay, yes, I just want my lip gloss to smell like bubblegum, please. If you guys want to get some The Balm Cosmetics, Dolls Kill is now stocking it, so go, go, go. The last couple things I picked up are actually hair care type items. I currently have Sparks hair color in my hair, and the reason being is that I'm trying to like experiment with different hues of pink. So I'm trying to find like that perfect pink. So if you notice my hair color changing quite a bit over the last couple of weeks, it's because I'm trying to find like the perfect color. So I have some of the Sparks Color Care shampoo and conditioner, and I'm just hoping that my color stays longer. To be honest with you, I haven't been using color conditioner and shampoo for like years. I mean, I think I was like a year ago using color care shampoo, but I stopped because... So we will see how that goes. Let me know down below if you want an update on how this stuff works and keeps my color in. The last thing for this haul is something that I kind of actually am hauling and I also wanted to talk to you about. And it is a Color Brilliance permanent hair color, okay, permanent, let me stress that, in smoky pink. This is like a new ion color that they came out with. I haven't heard too much about it. I know that someone asked me to do a like tutorial on it and like a review. I'm just wondering, like, should I try it out? I mean, is it gonna go a weird color? Is it gonna change my hair color? Am I gonna hate it? Is it actually permanent? I have so many questions about it that I'm like, you know what? I should just probably try it right before I get my roots done, so that if it is like this terrible, ugly color, at least getting my roots done will kind of fade it out a bit. So I don't know. I'm willing to try. I might do a test on like a piece of hair extension first. But let me know what you guys think. Is it worth it? Do you guys want to see a video and review on this? Like I said, it is permanent, so that's really like sparking my interest. So yeah, let me know down below. This is something I really want to hear your guys' feedback on because this is insane. A permanent pink hair dye. I don't know. Is it real? Can it be good? I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching this haul. I hope that you enjoyed it. I actually have another haul coming probably next week. I had to split it up into two because I'm such a rambler and I don't want to talk your ear off. And I hope that if you guys are going back to school that you have an incredible year. Let me know if you guys would want me to make a video on my high school and my college experience, because I'd love to sit down and just talk to you guys about it, because I do have a lot to say, I think. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love, love, love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!